Guys, I am seriously not just saying this. This is literally amazing.
For $99, he changed his addiction to ice cream to now the protein ice cream. For the rest of his life, he can solve that ice cream addiction. I had an ice cream addiction. I needed it solved. Coach Greg, today I'm reviewing Jesse James West. This dude looks friggin' ripped and he's muscled up. He's standing in some kind of towel and apparently he's done Anabolic Kitchen full day of eating like Greg Doucette. I'm gonna tell you if he did a good job, bad job. If he likes the cookbook, hates the cookbook, we will see. I wanna see if somebody can make apple goop properly is what I wanna see.
Sensei Greg, I'm here for the holy gains.
Are you worthy?
Yes, I bring the guar gum.
Really, bro? That's hard to find.
I know, dude. I had to go to like 2 stores for this.
Shop harder than last time. Action attendant. Hi, excuse me. Can you tell me where the guar gum is? Can you tell me where the xanthan is? Google it. Come on, people.
The answer you seek. You must try the Anabolic Kitchen.
Yes, Sensei Greg.
There's a 0% chance of failure.
I don't know anything about this guy, but I take it he's a bit of a comedian. He's got the funny intro with the Zito and everything, and you want to watch his video because it's funny and entertaining.
My name is Jesse James West, and today we're going to be doing a highly anticipated and highly asked for video. Probably more than you ask for my own videos, so I mean, that's cool. It's cool.
That makes me feel pretty friggin' special, because a year ago, no one would have been doing that, trust me. No one cared about me a year ago. Now people are making YouTube videos about me. Oh, Coach Greg, you just chase clout all the time. You just do videos about everybody because you did. Now people are making videos about me. How cool is that? That's how it works. It doesn't bother me. It's awesome.
Let's head inside and cook up the first meal, the second best French toast in the world, because mine's #1. We'll have to see.
I don't see any freaking blueberries on that table. Blueberry French toast is the #1 French toast. Plain French toast is friggin' good. The blueberry one is the one I'm addicted to now. I make it every day, and I make 35 at a time. None of this one day of prep. Prep for the week. For the week. Just cook there until you're done cooking. Cook harder than friggin' last time.
But I'm curious how they're gonna taste because I normally do a lot more cinnamon. I also have an extra secret sauce that I would add, but he doesn't have. I'll go over that eventually.
We don't want to know what your secret sauce is. Nope. We're good without your secret sauce. Keep it a secret.
The next step to make it even more anabolic is to add sugar-free maple syrup because a 1/4 cup is more than enough, he states. But I disagree, Greg. Listen, I think you could drink this stuff. Tastes good, man.
There's no rules. You want to put a 1/2 cup of friggin' low-calorie syrup, then be my guest. Calories slowly add up. Be reasonable, but if you want to go insane, put the whole bottle if you want.
The consistency is really good. It's really thick, which is nice.
Really thick, which is nice? That's what she said. She's been talking way too much lately, this woman. So he's gonna rate everything on 3 scales. Creativity, which I don't give a shit about. Who cares if it's creative or not? Taste, which I do care about. And fullness, which means satiation, which is how much fillingness and fullness is it? So do you need to keep eating or are you good? Are you satisfied? Which is what she usually wants to know. If you're satisfied. Or maybe she doesn't.
I believe this is very creative because it's actually so simple that it's almost complex. I don't know if that makes sense.
That exactly defines me as a person. It does. Not just my recipes, but me. It's so simple, it's complex. It's so simple, it's right in front of you, but yet you don't see it. I literally pull back the blind so you can see. For the first time in your life, things become simple. It's simplified. It's right there in front of you for to see. So easy. That's what I do with diet, training, supplements, everything. All these other YouTube channels, well, not all, but most, they spew bullshit that is so easy for me to see because I'm not blinded. Does that make sense?
I don't know if that makes sense. We're gonna give it a 7.5 on creativity. We're not gonna push the limits on creativity just yet.
Yeah, it's 7.5 creativity. Put blueberries on the pan, put the bread over it. That's probably an 8.5. And I have other things you could do to it, but who cares? Simple. I want it simple. I don't want creative. I don't want you to spend 20 more hours. I don't need Gordon Ramsay's Chef Boyardee friggin' recipe. I want the simple one that you're actually gonna make. 10 out of 10 creative. Oh my God, it's got so many magic ingredients. You don't want that. You want simple, taste good, be full. That's what I do.
Then we have taste. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 again because that can be altered how you cook it, and I believe that I can change it a little bit more to make it my style.
Because there's no chocolate chips on it. Ooh! So easy to make it taste good. Let's slather on a lot of butter, put on a lot of chocolate and cookies, and put on whatever. Yeah, it tastes better.
Then lastly, we got satiation and fullness, and that's gonna be a 10.
That is so important. You're full. It tasted pretty damn good, and you're full. Not like pancakes. Pancakes for me, I love pancakes, but they don't make you as full as a French toast. So I eat French toast more often because I'm trying to stay as lean as possible. And some other people, some of my clients, they tell me the pancakes make them more full. Do what's right for you.
That French toast to actually be 500 calories, I felt like I was at a restaurant at moments.
How does he only give it a 7.5? It's a 10. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
When I was finishing that, I didn't want any more.
Didn't want any more. That's what she said. She says it all the time.
So we're gonna blend it in this NutriBullet. Now, Greg, I don't have a big blender like you do. I'm sorry. I'm a college kid trying to do a budget.
A NutriBullet? Isn't that a freaking sex toy? What are people thinking? It's the Ninja. Use the Ninja. Can't afford it. Turn on YouTube ad revenue. YouTube ad revenue. Use the revenue. Buy the Ninja Blend. $100. It's as cheap as my freaking cookbook. If you can afford the cookbook, you can afford the blender. And no, I'm not sponsored. I don't have an affiliate code with freaking Ninja. I don't get paid by any of the things I promote here. Nobody is paying me. If you buy any product, I don't make extra money. That includes Rise. When you buy Rise protein, I don't make extra money. They're my sponsor. I don't make extra affiliate money. I don't.
Now, Greg, I don't have a big like you do. I'm sorry.
I don't have a big blank like you. Yeah, he probably doesn't. I am sorry. It's just, I can't help it. It's genetics. Genetics determines the fact that you don't have as big blank as I do. Okay? It's okay. It's not about the size that counts. Not size that counts. Even that Sam Robbins might think that height matters, but trust me, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter if you matter.
Greg says if you could flip it upside down and it doesn't come out, it's okay. Mom, I'm sorry if this ruins the floor.
Mom, you're supposed to put it over your head, not if it goes on the floor. The whole point is, are you brave enough to put it over your head? He failed the test. No, it didn't come out, but who cares? If it's not over your head, we don't care. It needs to be like this, over your head.
Now, all right, I'm getting rebellious and want to do it more. We're gonna give it a lick.
Don't lick that way. It could get you pink eye. It could cut your tongue. It could do bad things. Careful with the licking. I suggest you use your finger and not your tongue.
Holy sh! This is better than Halo Top and Whoo!
He really likes it. Woo! Better than Halo Top, of course. Halo Top's not that good. I bought the Halo Top, highly disappointed for the amount of calories it gave. I was like, no. My anabolic ice cream is twice as big for less calories. You need that.
Guys, I am seriously not just saying this. This is literally amazing. The PB2, it's a game changer.
Do you know how many times I went through a 2-liter ice cream, couldn't put the friggin' spoon down? I tried eating it with a fork, didn't slow me down. I thought, yeah, it's a fork, I won't eat as much, a spoon. Nope, fork ate just as fast. I used a smaller spoon. Even that didn't slow me. It slowed me down a little bit, but I still finished off the 2-liter and went looking for more. Protein ice cream solved that for me. If it solves it for you, it's worth $100. Right there, one recipe. Protein ice cream, you're done. And remember, every single shake on that recipe book can be made into protein ice cream. Don't over liquefy it. Stop adding too much liquid. And you want it to taste more yummy, less ice. Less yummy, but bigger and more filling, more ice. It's that simple.
Overall, I think it was both amazing, but I do think there's a little to critique. When it came to the ice cream, I felt that after it started to melt a little bit, it was losing the consistency that it first had.
How old is this guy? So he's eating ice cream outside on a sunny day, takes his time, eats a salad, eats a bit of ice cream, and he's got a problem. After the ice cream started to melt a little bit, it lost his consistency. It melted. It's ice cream. I'm going to critique this ice cream cake because the ice cream cake melted after 8 hours in the desert. Boy, this Diet Coke, it's not cold. I'm going to critique it. I brought it outside and 6 hours later it was hot.
Don't make it the way I did where you're going to go back and forth eating two different things. It won't melt as quick. So to rate the protein ice cream, creativity, I am going to give it a 9.5. Now for taste, in the beginning it was a 10, but then at the end it was an 8. So we're going to go with an average of a 9.
Because it melted. Okay.
For satiation and how full I was, I'm gonna give it a 10 for ice cream because most ice cream you left and you want more.
If it wasn't a 10 for fullness, which of course it was, then nothing would make you that full.
It's a basic salad. I don't expect much, so we're gonna give it a 6 on the scale of creativity.
Who cares? Taste 9 on 10, fullness 11 on 10. Physically impossible to be higher than a 10, but he was as full as could be, probably because he was eating the protein ice cream at the same time.
I'm gonna give it an 11 out of 10 because it was honestly a little too much.
I'm sorry that she keeps speaking out, but that is literally what she said.
Conference call, and then we're going over getting these hats made for you guys. So be on the look. As you see, if you scroll through, like that is me. Out, read it. Send it. It's gonna be the. I don't use any weights for my abs. I don't.
ASMR, commentary, gym stuff. Okay.
Hey, what's up?
Blueberry French toast pancakes. The man loves French toast, I'll tell you that, and so do I. I nearly forgot, we have to put guar gum in here, 1 tablespoon. This is why I'm not a chef.
Do you need it? No. Does it make it taste better? No. Makes it more Greg Doucette-ish. Makes it more Greg approved. I'm looking to eat the most amount of food for the least amount of calories, and that helps. So it's not a mandatory ingredient, but it's good. It's a good one. And there are alternatives. There are. It's in the cookbook. The blender's way too freaking small. Get that stinking Ninja. None of this freaking NutriBullet freaking sex toy stuff. Babe, is the bullet a sex toy? I'm not sure. Usually she knows this kind of thing, but I don't know. The bullet I was told was a sex toy. It was a sex toy. I think it's a sex toy.
Add as much as you want and as much as you desire. So since ground cinnamon's been a little bit naughty lately, we're gonna give her a few extra slaps.
I don't know why everyone likes being naughty with ground cinnamon. What has ground cinnamon done to you? Why does it need a spanking? And why are people spanking their women in bed? What's the obsession with spanks in bed? What is it? Babe. What? Why do people want to be spanked? It's a spank. Why is everyone spanking everyone in the bedroom?
I don't know. Some people think it's hot.
Why is it hot to be spanked?
I don't like it.
You don't?
It hurts. Not like hard. Like, I spank your butt more than you spank my butt.
I used to spank it more because I thought you liked it.
Well, a little bit. If it hurts. You know, I have sensitive skin.
Yeah, you too many friggin' sunburns is what's wrong with this woman. Hey there, kitten. Yeah.
I'm just so cute and teeny tiny.
That's not what she said. She never actually said that. She actually did. You witnessed her say that. But previously, for the entire video, she didn't say that kind of thing. She said the opposite. Let's go with the opposite.
And legitimately just shove it in here.
That's what she said. I'm telling you, she's full of commentary today.
Now let's play the game of Will It Blend.
There's no actual game called Will It Blend. And you need a bigger blender. How can it expand? It needs room to expand. It's like growing a weed plant in a pot. The pot needs to be bigger so it can expand more. The roots need room to grow. Now, looking at it as you cook it, I like the blueberries in there. I love that. I would spread it out more. See, I use a pan like this and I shake it and it makes that little pancake like more spread outness. So instead of it being this big of a circle, it could be this big of a circle. And then instead of growing that thick, it could grow that thick. I like thinner but wider. I like thin and wide. Babe, what do you like? Thick and thin, thin and wide, long and hard. What do you like? She's on the phone. Babe, are you off the phone now?
Yeah.
What do you prefer? Thick, thin, wider, spread out more? How do you like it?
Not thick.
Not thick. Nice and thin and more spread out?
No. Oh.
We're talking about pancakes. What is she thinking I was talking about? Pancakes, look at the picture.
Oh, I like them thick.
Oh, she does like
Yeah,
them thick.
I do.
I'm the opposite. I like
Yeah,
them
you like
thinner
yours
and
thin.
wider, so you spread out. So you can make them like this. You probably, well, tell me,
Yeah, it's a little bit fluffier.
more fluffy.
Yours are more like crepes.
Mine are more like crepes, so this is more fluffy.
Official taste test for my mother.
Yeah, it's French toasty. You have to think about French toast.
Yeah,
when you're eating it.
you know what? They're good, but his French toast is better. It's like satisfying as
No, it
hell.
is.
This consistency is really good.
Satisfying as hell, but the French toast is better. What?
I should probably say I'm not a blueberry guy, so I think that's why I'm not enjoying it as much as I could. If it was chocolate, I'd probably be telling you that this is the best thing in the world.
He's not a blueberry guy. He looks like a little Willy Wonka, though. Doesn't he look like a Willy Wonka guy, except for he's ripped and better looking? Look.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Maybe it's the purple Alpha Elite shirt. He reminds me of a very hot Willy Wonka buddy diddy thingy.
It grew on me. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I put chocolate chips in there and 2 more stevia, I guarantee this thing would be fantastic for me.
Yeah, more stevia, because stevia is not as sweet as the sugar twins that I'm using. Use more. Double that up. Make it sweeter. If you're a real chocolate fan, you're going to need more sweetness. I'm a sweetness fan, but I don't want the calories of the chocolate. But I love the blueberries, and I am a blueberry guy.
I've tried it on like 20 Oompa Loompas, and each one ended up as a blueberry.
I also love strawberries. You can make so many different kinds of these. Just experiment. There's no friggin' rules.
Overall rating, creativity, I'm giving it a 9.25. It is very creative.
9.25? What kind of rating is that? 9 or 10 is good enough. 9.5 is a stretch. 9.25.
Taste, I'm gonna give it a 7 because it grew on me, but that obviously can be improved by changing the recipe slightly. And Greg always says that there are no rules, so hey, I'm gonna add some chocolate chips next time. And for the final one, I'm gonna give a 10 out of 10 for satiation.
Are you guys understanding why my cookbook is so good at this point? You see how much he liked these things? Even his mom liked it, and it's different, and it's yummy, and you're full, and you don't cheat on the diet because you like it, and you're full. I can't stress the full part enough. You are full. You are not freaking cheating on your diet when you're full. It's not the time. You're cheating on your diet at night when you're snacking and you're looking around. But guess what? You're full. You're not thinking about the food. So yeah, he's making the nacho chips and he's eating the wraps. The wrap is done completely incorrectly. He has way too much meat in there and not enough vegetables. That makes it more calorie dense. That's how my girlfriend likes it. I like it with more vegetables because it's less calories than I can eat 2 of them or 3 or 4. I had 4 in meal 2 today. Meal 2 had 4 wraps today, okay? He's eating 1 and the nacho chips. Now, I don't need to see the rating. Nacho chips are not gonna be as filling. I don't eat nacho chips as often because they're not as filling. Good, healthy, tasty, yes, all the above, but you don't get that sense of fullness from it. I suggest you eat those when you're not so hungry, when you're not like starving, and you eat for taste at that point. Other times when you're very hungry, eat for satiation. That means to be full. Protein shake, wraps, very good options at that time. The nacho chip thing, other times of the day when you're not so hungry. He wasn't as full from it, tasted okay, wasn't as creative. So he's basically saying the pancakes and French toast surprisingly are even better than the wraps and nachos. Take it for what you will. Yes, maybe no. Maybe you liked it more. Maybe you liked it less. I agree. Not as filling. But the wraps, he did wrong. Completely wrong. There wasn't enough vegetables. So he's not going to be as full, but it's going to be tasty. So, you know, depends. There's no real rules. But if you put in a bunch of spinach, certainly going to fill you up. So I got a 77% on creativity, 81 on taste, and 98 on fullness. Take the numbers for what you will, but if you're trying to lose weight and you're full and the diet tasted pretty freaking good, then you're set. It was, babe, what percent of taste yumminess do I say is what you need?
An 8.
8, yes, 80% is good. If it's 80% is good, that's good enough. Babe, what scale on a 1 to 10 scale, how hot does your partner need to be satisfied?
An 8.
An 8, am I an 8 on 10 on the hotness scale?
You're 10 on 10.
10!
I like the 10s only in my food and in my boys.
Inner boys. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette, IFB Pro. Go buy my cookbook. Watch for these 2 videos. Don't stop now. There's more to learn. And until next time, I am out. He reminds me of the blueberry guys. You know the blueberry guys, and then they what did they do? They ate the chocolate and got turned into blueberries, and they floated up into outer space or something.